Can you see it? Oh, that's a nice one. For the last 6 years or so, you've been watching me pick up rocks on the Yellowstone River. Now, it's your turn. Today, I'm going to go rock hunting, but instead of just washing them off and showing them to you, I'm going to let you spot them first. I'm going to pause for just a bit, see if you can find them. Think of it as a free rock hounding tutorial and kind of fun. Here we are, and you didn't even have to get your feet wet. We'll start with something easy. There's a piece of petrified wood here. Can you see it? Can you see it now? That one was easy. You got it. Okay. Another petrified wood. This is a bigger one. Can you spot it? Yes, it's right there. This one has a little curve to it. I love that. An interesting little piece of jasper here. I'm pretty sure you can spot this one right away. It's small, but those are great colors. Here's another petrified wood. Now this is probably the first one you're going to be able to spot because it basically just looks like wood. This is the first one that Jim figured out, and I would imagine that it's pretty common to have that be the first one. You see it? And this is common too. It's actually a piece of metamorphic rock. It was sedimentary and then it got hardened. These are petrified wood imposters, and they're real easy to mistake for the actual thing. Here's kind of an interesting piece of jasper. It looks really hard. I'm not really sure what color it is, but we're going to check it out. Can you see it? That's really cool. So if I had to guess, I'd say this was at least originally a piece of wood. See how they've got the grain here and it got burned out. But rather than getting filled up cell by cell with silica, it has a bunch of different minerals that kind of came into it. Look at that. That's a really unusual piece. Kind of cool. Right close by is something that I call a near agate. It looks a lot like an agate, only not quite. Sorry, Charlie. It's pretty though. Kind of like a misshapen heart. The reason it's not an agate is because it's not clear enough. It's just got a little too many minerals in it. The river didn't rise very much this year, and it didn't freeze over, so I'm guessing that the rock hunting this season is going to be a little less than. But, you know, you can't get upset when it's such a beautiful place. Well, I think we finally found the first agate of the day. Can you spot it? Yeah, it's just this little one right here. Cute. There's kind of an interesting stone just a little bit closer. You see this one here that I'm just looking at? It's probably just quartzite, but it was shiny and looking pretty in the sun, so I'm going to dig it out. It's chalcedony mixed with some jasper and some quartz. If you cut this, it would be pretty and it would polish. There's a lot of stuff on the Yellowstone River that is not the agate, is not the petrified wood, and yet it is so beautiful. Okay, here's another agate. I'm going to shoot this one just to show you that they don't always look the same. Everything There's lots of different types and faces, and you just kind of have to learn how to look for them. Can you see it? Ta-da! It's got that bubbly top. And it's skinny and not lumpy at all. Well, kind of lumpy on the top. Up in the clean rocks here, it's very easy to spot jaspers. Jaspers of all colors. We've got white and red, orange, red and orange. Just lots and lots of beautiful jaspers. So if you're looking for tumbling rocks, all of these will tumble beautifully. This is a very interesting rock. Can you see what I'm looking at? Might be kind of hard because it's small. Check that out. Ooh. It's a teeny tiny little treasure state agate. A twofer, some beautiful jasper and a piece of petrified wood. Can you spot it? Well, the jasper is easy. Ooh, look at those colors. And the petrified wood, it's the only thing that looks like wood sitting on this little piece of beach. To show you another thing that's pretty darn common on the Yellowstone and also quite pretty. It's porphyry. Can you see it? You might be getting tired of petrified wood. I never do. I love this one because it looks like a piece of driftwood. There's stuff on the river called porcelainite, which is a kind of siltstone, and it's actually pretty hard and it polishes nicely. It comes in all kinds of different colors. This one just has some cool patterns in it. This is a pretty small specimen, but this is a piece of aventurine. Can you see it? Shining here is a piece of feldspar. Now, labradorite is feldspar, and this is a different kind of feldspar, but you can see it has the same kind of shiny little cleavage planes on it. So I'm going to take that home and we'll see if we can make some moonstone out of it. Petrified wood. I bet you caught that right away. Love the color of this petrified wood. It's just so warm. When all else fails, jasper is easy to spot. Look at that color. Oh, that's a keeper. Wow. Petrified wood. I'm pretty sure that this is an agate. It's kind of a funny looking one. Can you see it? Montana agates often have this just real lumpy, bumpy kind of look to them. This might not be a Montana agate, but I think it's going to be pretty regardless. You don't often see blue just lying on the ground. About one last piece of agatized wood. Ooh, that's a pretty one. I've been looking for one of the bigger ones that can show some skin and show you what it looks like when they're just kind of not showing their colors or not glowing. But meanwhile, I found this one, so I thought I'd let you look at it. Oh, here's another little one. Can you spot it? See what a different shape this is from all the other ones? All those kind of knobbles and nubbles. It's an interesting one. I'm not quite sure that it's an agate, possibly a jasp agate, but it definitely is worth washing off a little bit. Yes, I would call that a jasp agate. Basically, it has some impurities in it that make the agate not clear, and it's got some iron in it that makes it red. But the kind of shape and the kind of skin, that's what we're looking for. See that kind of elephant skin there? That's what the big ones have. Here's an example of something you don't even have to squirt off to know that it's going to be beautiful. Can you name it? Yep, it's a jasper. Something I just learned this summer is that feldspar, when it is on the river and it has a smooth face like this, can be slabbed and cabbed and made into what's called moonstone. And you can't really see what it is until I pick it up. See that sheen? That is really beautiful. What's the matter? You're gonna stand right where I need to film? How about if you get out of the way? Okay, now that Kava is gonna help us out by standing right in the way, but I found one that has the good skin on it. Not obviously right away apparent that it's an agate, unless you can see the skin and the shape. Can you see it? Oh, that's a nice one. See how it's got those kind of divots and that rough skin? That's a signal that it's an agate. And it's got some cool inclusions in it too. It's been so hot here this summer that I haven't even wanted to go outside. It's been over 100 more days than I can count. Today it's only 72 and I'm feeling good. Now this one's interesting. I don't know if this is an agate or just one of those very, very agate-y near agates that have kind of cloudy brown insides. But it shows you the shape and the texture anyway. So this is why so many people who hunt agates on the Yellowstone have trouble, is because there's a lot of near agates or agates that are kind of like imposters. This has the exact shape and the exact texture, but not the exact color. See how it's kind of brown inside? That's going to be just a brown jasper all the way through. Just because we're looking for things with thick skin doesn't mean we're not going to pick up the glowers when we see them. Can you spot it? Okay, I see what I think could be an agate in this screen here. And I'm not sure, but I want you to see if you can spot what I'm going to squirt off. Got it? Oh, looks like it's another near agate. Maybe some petrified wood. Looks like a big chunk of agatized wood. The reason I thought this was a piece of petrified wood is this grain right here. But I think it's actually just a really interesting piece of jasper. It's got all kinds of different colors in it. Look at the end here. Depending on what time you go hunting, you can't always avoid this. But if possible, try not to try to rock hunt with your shadow right in front of you. It makes things really hard to spot. Okay, I have to admit I cheated on this one because I was not at all sure that it was anything at all. But can you see it? It's a nice, big, chunky agate. Whoa, look at how chunky that is. How fun is that? Well, I'd say that was worth washing off. So pretty. That last one was a heck of a surprise. I hope you learned something. I had a really good time. Thanks for coming along. This is Kate from Katie Did. Keep on doing.